What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me as always, so brother Jace, bro shot. How are you doing tonight?
Doing well. Week's almost over. It's a good time. Good time. Yo, how are you doing, bro?
Is it almost over?
You've had a couple videos.
It just got started.
I mean, you've had, 10 videos this week? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm a little bit behind on my comic book reviews, but otherwise, pretty excited. A lot of cool stuff. Comic-Con week is here. There will be some news on the comic book front. Kevin Feige and the Marvel crew are going to be at Hall H this year, so probably a lot of stuff coming aboard with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we are going to talk about that in great detail. But before we get any further, let's say what's up to everybody hanging out with us here tonight in the chat. Jamelin Parks, Doomsday. I'm looking forward to it, but my hopes are not up. We'll see if they can pull it off. King Collector, royalties here. King, it's in the building. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Blake, same here. I need Cap in a suit, not a t-shirt. Most of the heroes I'm not that interested in. The Cyclops moment is the most exciting thing I've seen so far. What's up, Jeff? Jason, maybe. Just maybe, Chief. What's up, movie followers? Maybe. He said he might be able to pop in from work, but who knows? We'll see. Omega 579. Hey. What's happening? What's going on? That's a name I haven't heard since. What's Chief? Why is Chief? Cage. Greetings, captains. Status report. How are you? What it look like? Jason, how it look like for you?
Well, it's good, man. Good time. We got plenty of stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, we won't be in a shortage on that end. Pack Rat 2K7. Good times on movie filers. What up? How are you tonight? Omega 579. I'm more excited for I Play Rocky than Doomsday.
Huh. That's I saw the trailer for that early this week, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I'm like, okay, that's a story we haven't heard and actually see. That looks like a good biopic.
How wild is that? A biopic about a guy who started a movie and launched a million franchises.
I mean, you think about it, that dude bet on himself big time. And that dude has made so many franchises based on that one bet. I mean, that's huge. So, yeah, that's a good one.
That's why I understand every creator who's like, nope, it's me. Because why? Why not? Like Larry David was still able to pivot and do his own show. I'd have been Costanza if I were him. Lucy, what up, man? How are you tonight?
Hey, welcome back, man.
Reigning champ from last week's game of pop culture trivia.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready to retain the crown. We've got a whole new set of questions. This time up the ante. It's 15 questions this week. So a dude behind a dude playing another dude who wrote and starred as the dude. Exactly. Like it's just wild and made so much money. Boy, let me see if there's any other things I want to get into. What do you think of the Clayface trailer?
I expect we have to. Once I saw it, I'm like, okay, we will see Clayface in that movie for about, out of a 2-hour movie, we're gonna see Clayface for about 5 minutes. I can see that already. The way they set that trailer, it's going to be the guy way too long in this movie. And they're going to overemphasize, oh, he's a terror, but it's going to be just, they shouldn't hold that out as a comic book movie. It's just serial killer with Batman adjacent stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of feel like there is no future in doing comic book movies at this tenuous state of comic book fatigue, which is not quite accurate, let's say, to keep doing these characters who I don't say the general public doesn't know, but it's like the general public, maybe some comic book fans won't care about. I feel like that's that tricky thing where you accept when you're doing fringe, let's say, to the mainstream comic book characters, then the mainstream audiences aren't going to hear the title and be like, oh, I want to see this. But you don't want the comic. It's like you got this little line here where, all right, this is mainstream and this is all the mass media, everybody. And then you've got this lower section, certainly not going to put, comic fans like myself in a lower position, but this is the ceiling. So if you get all your comic book fans and they're excited about it, that's cool. You of course want to break through and get into the mainstream. But if you start dipping below a comic book line where you're like, I don't know about this one. I'm not interested in a Morbius movie. I'm not interested in a Craven film. Darn sure not caring about a Madam Web movie. I think that's where you start running into problems. And reading social media tweets and responses and comments, which I'm almost convinced now are about 60% phony. I don't know about this one.
As you say, the level of general audience. I mean,
I didn't even see Blake's comment before.
Yeah, I mean that if you can make your villain movies, I mean, because Joker, all right, everybody knows who Joker is, so you can't say, oh, he's just a comic book. Everybody, because I understand that's Batman's guy. Okay, no problem. But when you get Morbius, it's who this guy? Craven is an interesting character, but is anybody going to jump and see him? There's no Spider-Man, so the comic
they did not. Spoiler, they did not.
Yeah, I mean, so no one's going to see that.
What up, Austin?
I mean, when they were just telling it was like, okay, James, I was giving you this. I don't want to say like I was giving you a whole lot of rope because you said, hey, we're only going to make movies that are really good and the script is ready. So I gave him leeway. Okay, cool. So if you put your name and your signature on that, signed it all up, said, hey, we're only going to make good movies. And then you show, hey, then you see the internal strife, the background, behind the scenes on Supergirl. It's like, I can't trust that anymore. And now I see a trailer I'm not excited about either. I don't see how this is going to make you guys money. And, when Warner Brothers is saying, hey, we have a contract extension, I don't see how this happens and makes it happen.
Yeah. I'm quite curious. Your shirt got hidden again. Is this the we don't acknowledge the X-Men era of Marvel? Yes, okay. No Fantastic Four. Who are they? Just all Avengers all the time.
Who does Disney or whatchamacallit have? Everybody else? We don't know you. We do not acknowledge you.
Fact, right. If I see it, I won't be seeing it as a comic book movie. I'll be seeing it as a sci-fi horror flick. And, I think it's been a great year for original horror films. But I don't know if, in this case, the ties to a comic book character will help. I almost wonder if they had just said this is a DC Studios movie and just said there's a character who's undergoing some massive changes, because I feel like Clayface isn't a big enough character that anybody would know or care about. But if you call him, I don't know, the Melting Man, and then as the movie plays out, we learn it's actually Clayface from the comic books, kind of like a good grief, like Unbreakable kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the end, we see full on Clayface. And they did say that we're going to see him fully transformed, but sure, the last 30 seconds would count. If we see a dude, we don't even need to see his face. We just see the two big bat ears and a big cape strolling onto the scene. I'll look into this. And we don't ever see his face. All we hear is, I'll look into this. That could do your movie. And I feel like that kind of twist could have been more fun than it's a Clayface movie.
No, yeah. Like you said, just have that and have Jensen Axel's voice.
What up, Mark? Hey.
Just voice and say, I got it. I'll look into it. Or whoever's going to play your animated Batman. Which, again, I still can't remember.
You said animated. Live action.
Well, because there were supposedly, this is DC animation from this point forward is going to be harmonized with the rest of Batman. A rest of DC. And then we have very much, we want to see Nightfall, but is that actor going to be Batman? No.
I'm not worried about that.
mean,
That looks too comic book accurate to be part of James Gunn's DC Studios universe.
But that what they initially, again, this is one of those things. I'm going off what they said. Hey, when we make a DC animated property like Creature Commando, it is going to be the voice actors and everybody else will line up, so you will recognize this voice as the actor.
I'm going to just give you a little line from Penguin. Things change. And, you know, I bet he thought Supergirl was going to make 400, 500 million before his box office run was done. And you got to pivot. And I'm not at all worried about Batman Nightfall because that sucker looks great. Everything I see the trailer, I'm like, sign me up. And not just in regular. Here, I'm going to go through the entire obnoxiousness of this. You don't need to. I'm not just signing up in pencil. I'm not signing up in a pen. I'm signing up with a full-on Sharpie because I want in on this Nightfall trilogy. It looks amazing, and I'm ready for it. So I don't care who their Batman is for their live action. I guess they're gonna have to wait till 2038 when Matt Reeves' The Batman series is done, and then we can cast him. But James Gunn won't be working on him at that point anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
I guess, I mean, the good thing is, especially after remembering, gosh, what was that? That Crisis, Tomorrowverse, which, oh man, it's going to be 3 parts. They got to do this faithful, man. For all y'all long time Lyles movie follow listeners, y'all remember I was so, oh man, they got 3 parts to do this justice. How can they screw it up? And then I watch part 1 and be like, how can they screw this up? Nightfall looks like it's not going to get that treatment. It's going to be like, hey, we want to do this movie justice and actually get to part 3 and actually make some money. Because I think I rented Crisis Part 3. I'm like, nah, if that thing's trash, it's going off my shelf. Actually, I didn't. You know what? I didn't buy it. I actually watched it on HBO Max. I'm like, woo, that was a stinker.
When you said rent, I'm like, boy, that's giving him too much on that one.
Oh man.
Let's see. King Collector says it looked more like a crime thriller instead of horror. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, and as you said, this year's had a lot of good crime. I mean, I got a lot of good horror thriller movies, and if it can keep up with that, hey, congratulations. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it, but do I think it's? I mean, just that trailer doesn't seem. I mean, Obsession's trailer, I wanted to see it when I saw a trailer. I'm like, oh, that looks creepy. Okay, this was, ooh, he's gonna take scissors to his eyes. That's sick, but I'm not feeling it like it's something that's gonna be overly terrifying and good.
Yeah. Let me see. Back to what James was saying. The Clayface movie isn't the worst idea in theory. Craven can make for an interesting story in theory, but it seems like common sense to introduce these characters in a film or series with the main character first and then spin them off. And Blake says Clayface has to be as good as a Penguin series. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think this is the weird thing is this Clayface is in the main DC universe versus putting him into the Matt Reeves universe, which is established, which I don't see why he can't do that.
One movie, huh?
I mean, technically speaking, you got one movie, but Penguin is in that universe, and you're excited and you're happy with how Penguin went. All right, just shoot him in there like, all right, dude, Robert, can you just make a cameo in this movie or just put you in the trailer and just say, again, I'll look into it. Like, go. That would be a better way to do it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not at all excited about this. And hold on here. I need to do something. I need to go way back up to the top of the chat. Blake Tarpley, you had a question. You wanted to know, got an answer for you definitively. Let's do this, and then let's do this. What up, Chief?
Yo, what up, though?
What up,
though? Are you at like a fast food line?
Huh?
Are you at a fast food line?
No, I'm not on the fast food line.
Okay.
I am not. You know what I mean?
He still got some sunlight. Where is he?
Right.
It's been sunlight outside. It don't get dark till about almost 9.
Oh man. Good time. Good signal. We can hear you.
Hey man, yeah, I'm in the city of the purple Sprite. Someone tell my liar I'm on fire. She should work tonight. You know what I mean?
Man, Clay. He's working on it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Blake?
We
Hey,
have been talking.
What's
We've been
going
talking
on,
about
fellas?
Clayface. What are your thoughts on this movie?
That joint look trashy. So I'm sorry, man. Maybe I just popped in, and I'm saying, reason why I'm saying that is it looked like a love story, and I don't know if I wanted to see another. What's that? The Beauty and the Beast love story. What's up? What's up, Hawks? You always get that. What's that? Kristen Crueck.
Yeah, that was Beauty and the Beast. That was the CW version. Yeah.
So the CW, it looked like a CW series, Beauty and the Beast, man, where they, she loved. No, Jay, I see you turning your head over there, man.
No, it's just a CW mark because it just indicates a certain kind of quality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
So we don't care about what happened in the comic book.
It's gonna be a love triangle, you know it.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, do I really need a superhero love story? At its core, because and I don't, and that's what it looked like to me. It looked like a love story. She's trying to love him through it all. I'm Clayface. So, and I really, and I looked at it and I was like, that's not for me, man. So I'm cool.
Yeah, like if we saw Gordon on a rooftop, I mean, we could just keep Batman literally in the shadows. Just keep teasing he's there, he's stalking him, and Clayface is our hero in this portrayal where Batman's the big villain trying to bring him in.
But did you guys get the sense of they were trying to almost make this guy anti-hero? He's got, it's tragedy and he has to do this. It was, I mean, what are we trying to do? Like a Freddy Krueger version of Clayface? Like, I was really getting this. Oh, it's not his fault. Don't worry about it. I mean, he has to do these things. He's had a hard life.
I turned evil because I loved her. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm cool, man. When I saw the trailer, I just, I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah. And maybe I'm not in the mood for a love story. Maybe there's people in the chat who love a good love story. I don't think it's going to be good, but I think it'll be definitely a love story. And you can buy your girl some flowers and some popcorn and go. So, and that's if you're feeling like it, I feel like you should do it, man. But I won't be in attendance for this one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear your surprise at this one when you go catch the screening and go, you know what? It was dang decent.
Well, and we haven't talked in a while, man. And it's funny because I meant to tell you how much I hated Supergirl. And
I was gonna wear the free Supergirl shirt that I got from the screening just to kind of troll anyone who hated it. And so I'm really feeling bad that I did not. It was free, and I like
yeah.
So take it away, Chief. What are your thoughts on Supergirl?
Oh man, that joke was awful. It almost reminded me of like someone in AA struggling to get themselves right, and that person from AA has powers. It was sad. It was a sad depiction.
You said it reminded you. How many other instances have you heard of this?
Listen, man, I've known a lot of people who need help, man, and Supergirl needs help, and trying to forget or wanting to remember. You know what I mean? and it was silly on so many fronts. The need to, and I know Supergirl in the comics is kind of like that, she went to the future because she wanted, the whole thing, but it was just, I don't know, she seemed more like I don't know, she seemed more like an addict.
Like a what?
Like an addict.
Oh. She's not an addict, but it's cool. She's still alive.
Thank you. I was wondering if you're gonna remember that song.
Got you.
Good.
And so so I don't know. I just didn't like it. The action and the people and the characters.
See, you talked about his great reception, and then
I mean, really,
just like that, and he was really on a roll there.
Yeah, it's like the substance. Even the substance.
Hold on, he's back. He's back.
Nah, yeah, I got a phone call. It just I'm on my phone, and then so just the the villains was weak. I remember I was like, this is the bad guy. And then to think about that, it would have never the thing would have never penetrated the dog had she had stayed someplace where the sun was yellow. It was almost like what was the Marvel joint we just watched with the three girls? And
Marvels?
Yeah, and they were watching, and something had to happen. But it was something that kept happening to them, and they kept waiting for this thing. And so it was like every scene, you were waiting for the yellow sun to reach her so she could get her powers. Like, is the yellow sun coming? Oh, here it comes. She about to. Oh yeah. And then another scene. Oh, here comes the yellow sun again. It took me 2 days to watch it. 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of those. If you rent it at home, that's really like, it's just getting better, right?
Yeah, right? Man. I found myself looking at my sandwich, and but it was, don't get me wrong, it was ham and cheese with onion, mustard, a little bit of mayo on white, and the sandwich was delicious, and I kept looking at it. And the next thing I know, I would look up at the screen and like 20 minutes had passed. I've been just staring at my sandwich. So yeah.
It must have been a delicious sandwich to last for 20 minutes.
It was, because I was looking at it, I'm thinking how good it was. And then like Supergirl kept going on in the background. It was background noise. And I just couldn't understand how different.
Is so much better.
Right. How different Superman was from Supergirl. And how they could have made this thing so much, and now is the little girl with her forever? That's her partner. You know what? I don't even care.
She's not with her anymore.
So and that's I watched the movie and didn't even care to know where the little girl happened. Yeah, it was Lobos was horrible. He destroyed his planet, and then I'm watching. I'm like, he should have ran through them dudes easily. A dude who destroys his own planet. How long does it take for one guy?
That part. That's right. I forgot that part.
How long does it take? Right.
We don't have any explanation. He's just caught, okay? This big bad bounty hunter against these dudes who have no power except one time he can catch a tank. That's it. But don't worry, that's an over-exaggeration of this dude's power because he can't do anything else any other time.
You know what I mean? World Breaker Hulk versus, you know what I mean? The dude across the street mowing his lawn. And then that guy there gives the World Breaker Hulk some go. You know what I mean? My magic lawnmower. Watch out now. And I'm just like, why hasn't Lobo defeated these dudes within a couple of seconds? I don't know, man.
I felt Lobo was very tossed into the movie. I thought Jason Momoa did a great job as Lobo, but like you said, there were so many moments where it's just like, let's work Lobo in as if they didn't trust Supergirl, who was the best part of the Supergirl movie. And it was like, hey, sit to the background here. We're going to let Lobo handle it. And the fans are going to love Lobo. And by proxy, they're going to love you too. But I thought she was the best part. Like, she's the one element to just take from the Supergirl movie. And like, great, I can't wait to watch her in something else. And Michael Stokes, I think, really, really summed it up.
if she
You know what I would love to do to take my daughter to go see 12-Step Supergirl, drink her way into a better day. That's the inspiration I want to show my daughter.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
I mean, that was one of those. I think if Millie had more power, she would have actually looked at that script like, no, that's not going to cut it. Like, I am a background character in my own movie. Like, that's not going to work. I mean, just how Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio said, "Oh, this is the Daredevil show y'all are trying to make." Not a chance. We're not doing that. I think and then if this next Superman is good and there is a chance, hey, would you like to do another movie? It's like, I'm not doing it until my agent has a pass and it's my show.
And then what was irritating, Jace, is like they were like, we knew it was gonna bomb. Then why did you put it out to us? You know what I mean?
When did they say that? I'm sorry.
They started leaking after it failed. They started leaking. Oh, well, it tested poorly, but we had already had the reserve date, so we just let it roll. It was like, no, that's not how. If you want any credibility, you can't say, well, we knew it was some trash. We just want to see if we can catch a couple dollars.
Right. We knew it was some trash. We're going to give it to you, man. We don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, we put raisins in the potato salad, but we was hoping you didn't notice them. You know what I mean? And we noticed. Exactly. We're going to notice raisins 100% of the time in the potato salad. And it was just bad, man. It was bad news bears the whole time, man. And I feel like I've wasted really, because it took me 2 days. I feel like I wasted 2 days of my life and about 4 hours because I kept pausing it.
And
I kept walking out the room.
Jamila has a question for you.
Yeah, shoot, Jamila. Oh, Supergirl 1984.
Wow.
And 1984 was sorry, but in 1984, I was 9 and I didn't know it was sorry. So
really? Because I did when I was
it wasn't when I went to watch it with my father, my grandfather. Me and my grandfather went to watch that together, and I knew it wasn't a great movie, but as an adult watching Supergirl, I knew this movie was trash off the top. Like the first 10 minutes in, I was like, this is trash. And then plus I had a crush on Helen Slater when I was young. So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, but Helen Slater sniffing flowers is like, are you guys serious? I mean, I get you were the ones who cut up the first and second Superman to make Superman 1 and 2, but this was not the move. I think Jeff, you mentioned this a couple shows ago. Exactly. But when Supergirl 2026, when they just keep throwing in curse words, it's like, hey, Captain America is PG-13, but it doesn't rely on cursing to get to that PG-13. It's
I think they've gotten so much worse with this. I'm not a parent, I'm not a prude, but I feel like the whole thing with these movies we're talking about Supergirl from 1984. We watched that. She said as a 9-year-old. You need to be able to have kids go to see these movies. And I don't care if you cuss around your kids at home, but for, let's say 50% of the audience who don't, you should have a movie where your kids aren't being bombarded with the kind of language that you would not want to hear the teacher saying your kid's using in class. And, okay, here's 1, here's 2. And I'm sure there are a lot of movies back in the day. It was like, oh, they let that slide. But now it feels like they're just saying it to say it. There's no meaning behind it. And it's just, hey, let's just add a little spice to it where it's not needed, where Supergirl, any character, Mr. Terrific. And that was one thing I thought about with Superman. It's like, why are they cursing so much? You want kids to be able to watch this movie. And there was nothing else with Superman outside of language. Maybe the guy from the deli getting boop, but everything else was fine. A little kid who was 5 or 6 could watch it. And maybe there's some jokes that go over their heads. It should, but I just feel like you shouldn't have stuff where kids would say it in school and get in trouble.
Yeah, because
you just litter your movie with it.
If you can, you should almost make a movie
and Teen Titans, Blake.
It can get through TBS without a whole lot of editing.
Right.
I mean, that's the easiest formula. Hey, we want to make some money. Can it go through TBS? If it can't, if they gotta say because of crude language, and then they still gotta dub it, they might not say, hey, you know what? It's not worth it for us to even bother. Let's just go to the next movie. Let's run a Marvel movie. We can run those no problem.
I got an issue with something Fleecy's saying here. My main issue is that she got Luke Skywalker, Empire Strikes Back, Dog Walk. Luke Skywalker was going against the baddest dude in the galaxy, giving him the business for a good amount of time during that duel. I mean, he was like, knocked him off the first ledge to the second level. Darth Vader had to cheat, using all kinds of throwing stuff at him. And then he got the first shot in before Vader just got, all right, you know what? I'm about to put you to your room. I'm taking off your hand and you're going to join me. But I mean, Luke was putting in work the whole time. But Supergirl, yeah, she was getting a little taken out there.
Yeah. She can't fight. She can't fly. You know what I mean? She can't fly. She can't fight. She can't.
She can't crow. You can't say that last.
That's the Tony Montana line, right? I can't.
Have to save Maggie. Have to save Jack.
All right.
Yeah, man. So that was my Supergirl joint. So I did see another movie though that I did enjoy. I don't know if y'all talked about it. Like I said, I've been gone for a minute. Did you guys see Obsession?
Yes, I am waiting to see.
Tracy's side. Hey. I really wanted you to see that so we could. Oh man, Chief.
Oh,
all right. I feel like we could talk about it without spoiling it for Jace. But oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Gosh. That was one of those rare kind of horror movies where you know where it's all gonna go after you watch it that first time, but I want to watch it again because it's just like, whoa.
I'm telling you what, man. If a woman don't love me like that, I don't want to be loved.
You know what?
If you can't love me like that, I don't want to be loved. You know
that was wild, man. And,
that was a good joint, man.
It was. It really was.
It was surprising. The last time I was surprised by a movie that got that good was Heredity.
I have to watch that movie again.
Was it Hereditary? Yeah. Maybe it was Hereditary.
Hereditary. I watched that movie and I was like, Hereditary is the one at the house, right?
Exactly, Jamie.
It's not the orphanage is the orphanage, not Heredity is.
The orphanage is a whole totally different horror movie there. By the Wampa? Come on, man. Please, we got some high standards here for what Luke can do.
Literally did get dragged by the Wampa, man.
The Wampa snuck up out the snow and swiped him. He didn't even get it. Like, yo, come on, Luke, let's get this thing on. He bushwhacked him and took him out on a sneak. Took both him and the Tauntaun out. I'm gonna defend Luke on Empire.
Okay.
I won't. I don't know who else I wouldn't defend, but I got Luke's back for Empire. He got snug attacked by the Wampa. Boba Fett tried to sneak him. And Yoda was playing games with him. Him and Obi-Wan. Maybe you shouldn't fight Vader. I will go fight him. Sucker. And Lawson, you're right. People struggling and going through misery, not like Maroon 5's misery, not all that uplifting to watch. It's a bummer to watch. I want to be uplifted by superhero movies, not made depressed.
I mean, you can have a character in a movie that is real and down to earth and, whatever the crap they say, but it can't be this hero. The hero has to be the one uplifting them. Like, hey, I see you're going through this tough time.
Like Superman.
I can be your hero. Tell Enrique Iglesias to sing the song, make it happen.
Will she be Lex Luthor though? I'll be a hero.
But that was a script call that you could have saw a mile away that this wasn't gonna work.
You knew Dak was getting killed the second he said I could take on the Empire by myself. How, Dak? How? All right, sorry. Give me talk about Empire. He was like, he might as well have said, I've only got 2 more days left before I get to go home. He was done.
Yeah, I'm almost out of here. 20 years, guys. I retire in 2 days.
I got 3 acres waiting for me.
Exactly. I'm out of here. Right.
We're gonna just do this nice and easy mission.
And then I get to go home and see my wife and baby girl, who I haven't seen ever.
She was born, but I'm gonna see her for the first time ever.
Nope. Can't wait to hold my baby girl and see my mom, who they thought she was gonna die, but she made it, and I can't wait to see her. Nope.
Easy peasy, baby.
Right. Exactly. Now, Chief, I know Jace has it because he was like, no IMAX is showing this at any time. Did you happen to see the Odyssey?
No, but I saw the way they going on them. They crashing out over Lupita, but I have not seen it, man. I don't even know if I really wanted to see it though.
You do want to see this movie, Chief.
I do want to see it.
It is. I want to say it's the best movie. It's not my favorite one, but it's kind of undeniable in terms of how good it is and how like, oh man, they just did this thing all the way up.
So there will be monsters.
Oh yeah, I mean it's amazing. And let's see, right now, as of Monday, it's I don't know if I can say right now as of Monday and on Wednesday, it's made 280 million.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it did everything that Supergirl did not do, and
279 more than Supergirl.
Just a couple more dollars. So I believe Supergirl. I saw this thing, and I just want to make sure it's correct. So Supergirl's box office total, 121.6 million worldwide, 70.4 million domestically. Yikes.
So that means it didn't connect with anybody. The US, it got 70. That's not great. That's a good weekend for a movie.
And all right, so here's the thing though. Superman opened to 125 million domestically in its opening weekend.
But but also
he had made the money Superman made in its first 3 days.
But again, that was the reviews. It was, if you watch I could read a book of the Superman movie, like, oh, this is interesting. If you gave me the script to Supergirl, this is not interesting. This isn't the way to go.
It's not the way.
It was not the way. And I feel like that's the opposite of the Mandalorian. That is the way. This is the way. Supergirl was not the way.
Did you see the Mandalorian?
No, but I know that it is the way.
Okay. It's actually, I think it's on Disney Plus now.
Is it? I thought that was a little bit later.
No,
well, gentlemen, listen, I'm getting ready to go. The darkness is coming. You won't be able to see me soon.
I mean, if you want to keep talking, I noticed you got moved up in the seat a little bit. But I mean, we can hear you if you want to keep chatting.
No, man, I gotta get ready, man. I'm on G Street. I gotta do some work out here.
All right, man. Get paid.
But listen. If I finish before the 10 o'clock mark, I'll be sure to alert you so I can pop back in.
We'll most likely still be here. All right, man.
Gentlemen.
We'll
appreciate you.
All right.
See you later.
Peace.
Yeah, I definitely got to get on this Obsession.
You need to get on Obsession whenever you can. See Odyssey. It's wild because there's a firm, solid top 10 list of 10 best films at this point. And I think it's gonna be kind of tricky trying to figure out what's not going to make the cut as we go to this back end of the year. Masters of the Universe, one of those movies that's on my top 10, is now available to watch on Amazon Prime. And I'm excited because now all these people can go, oh man, I had no idea it was so good. Why didn't people tell you?
Why didn't anybody tell me? Yeah.
And they can't do a Luke Skywalker and Empire Strikes Back, Fleecy. They can't go, why didn't you tell me? Yeah, I tried to.
You tried. It's going to be, because there is a point. There are some bangers about to come out for movies. I think most people who've seen Obsession said it's top 10. Like, it's not going anywhere. I can say firmly, The Furious is not, you're not bumping that out. So in my personal top 10, that's not, you got no chance.
No chance.
I'm wondering how good, Spider-Man has not let me down, and that's coming out next week. So can I always pencil that one in there? and Doomsday, I'm probably. I mean, this is done by the Russo brothers, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it. So there's not a lot of spots left.
All right, so just because you had me curious, I'm going to do a quick look through for the rest of the year. I will just go, hey, here are some things that could compete. Like you mentioned, Spider-Man Brand New Day, July 31st. Let's see. Insidious, Out of the Further could be good. I've always enjoyed those movies. Resident Evil, Zach Kreger, the weapons director, back at it on that one. So I feel like that could be solid.
Live action?
The Resident Evil one, yeah.
Oh.
Live action. And then we've got Digger, the Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, gosh.
Which I know you're excited about. But don't forget about Street Fighter. That's still to come. The Street Fighter was the smartest release of all these movies, though. October 16th. If it's remotely good, it's going to do big business because there's nothing else like it.
Okay. Explain to me, because we're not, industry marks, but I don't understand how the Odyssey didn't take an October window. October, yes, Christopher Nolan is big blockbuster. His summer movie's going to knock it out the park. But October, he would have one of the place.
What are you talking about? It's one of the highest grossing movies already.
Yeah,
and
but
it had a massive box office opening. I don't think there's anything wrong with their strategy.
Next week, Spider-Man's coming through. I mean, yes, you have IMAX on lockdown. Spider-Man's not going to take your IMAX money. But that's still going to be a second week drop of significant portion where I don't think you probably have to deal with that in October.
No, it's the third week. It comes out, Spider-Man comes out on the 31st. So it's 2 weeks.
Okay. That might be a decent.
I like that one. See, that right there, kudos to you. That is an awesome deep cut, and I love it. See, I got that. Digger Harkness is Captain Boomerang's name.
Yeah. I don't know anybody if you haven't watched the trailer for Digger, because I think I watched it at the end of last show.
Mm-hmm.
You owe it to yourself to watch it. And Tom Cruise, once again, if Tom Cruise wants to go in on comedy, he's going for it. He's not, let me phone this one in. I'm getting my 20 mil. I'm good. That guy goes like, hey, if you want to go see a movie, I'm going to give you a reason to go see this movie in theaters, not wait until it gets sent home.
I'm not as excited as you are about Digger, but I can see how it could be funny. I don't know if it's the cut up for the trailer is what will work for me. I think this could be a funny one when they let the jokes develop and play out, like just getting the punchline. I was like, all right, whatever. But to your credit, to your point, Tom Cruise does commit all the way. He's all in. And he's apparently working on a sequel to Days of Thunder. So get ready for that one.
We missed Chief when he said, where was this? 15, 20, 30 years ago?
Oh, yeah. Jay should get a longer life in the summertime. Kids will ask their parents and teenagers to go see movies repeatedly when they're bored in the summer.
Wow. Must be nice. Wow.
Well, plus this is a 3-hour movie, and you've got all day because you could get adults taking a day off, taking some time with the kids on vacation. Oh, yeah, you want to go to the movies? We'll go to this 3-hour movie. Actually, why don't you go see 2 movies while mommy and daddy and mommy and daddy go see this one? So it's all good. I think this made a lot of sense because you can have the kids distracted this time of year as opposed to running them off to some dance and soccer and football and basket weaving class. Basket weaving. That was a G.I. Joe reference in case no one got that one. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. And they made money, so it worked. Well, hey, Lawson, thank you. I've been having fun doing the videos. And after this one, I'm going to go see what's out for preview night. I've already seen some stuff from McFarlane and a little bit of wrestling stuff.
But I was going to say, when Doom and Doomsday come out, that's a back-to-back day. If neither one of them blink, I'm going to see them both the same weekend. It's just, Who? I'm pretty sure Dune will go first because it's the end of a trilogy, and then Doomsday. But that's a 8-hour day gone.
Yeah, I'm still curious about that one. I feel like that was a questionable decision on either studio. Whoever had the date first, the second studio. I don't know what. And to those of you who came on the second day, what were you thinking?
Let's take this microphone away from you.
Tom Cruise managed to make a Top Gun sequel that was better than the first film. That's not easy to do, but he nailed it. Yeah, man, he's so good. All right, well, that's that. Let's see here. It's 8:52. Where do I want to go next? Let's talk about it. So, Avengers Doomsday trailer. Disney was kind enough to cut up some of these photos so I can actually show them now to you. Dude, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't know what the hell to do on that one. I would have, even if I was there first, if I were doing it, I'm like, you know what?
Well,
I'll pick this next weekend.
Technically speaking, if you want to get in there before the end of Oscar season,
you could just do like the, what is that?
31st
last week in November. Yeah.
Like
all right.
Release.
I put this up first because there was no way I could get this picture of Gambit and Shang-Chi battling it out. And have you seen any more? Shang-Chi.
Oh, you mean the guy we haven't seen for 5 freaking years?
That's
man.
Was like responding to people's tweets and giving the eye like, oh, nice to see Disney remembered they have him. And he was kind of really co-signing without saying anything because you don't want to lose.
The check still comes from Disney. But.
Right. Interesting that Gambit is charging up his staff though. Notice that. And the rings are flying.
Because you see, the Bengals, the 10 rings are.
Let's say, where's Joe Burrow?
Down. So, he's got to fight multiple things. So,
right. So that's kind of fun. Let's see, where else do I want to go with this? Because of course I didn't label them. Here's someone else in this fight. And man, I can't tell you how much I am annoyed seeing Mystique in this movie. Like, gosh, we don't get Storm, we don't get Jean Grey, we don't get Rogue Sugar, and we get Mystique. Mystique sucks.
Yeah,
these movies have made me not like Mystique.
Okay. Rogue, no. Again, hey, I'm gonna get rid of my powers. Lame, get out of here.
What a big break.
What is it? Mystique. If you're gonna, Rebecca Ramon is a big enough star. If you're gonna bring her back, and she's cheap. She's not Halle Berry. Halle Berry is not cheap. I can't bring back Halle Berry. We are This is an easy way to get rid of Mystique at the end, even though they're foolish enough that they're going to try and bring her back next time. But this was a good way to say, all right, we've done the Mystique. We've had her. She's had her time. Let's go. Now, I've been enjoying the comments where people talking about how bad this wig is. That's been actually really fun. Like, this is not the best we can do.
I'm trying to find out Halle Berry's movie rate because I would chip in for the Kickstarter so Halle Berry can be in this movie instead of Mystique.
Oh, really? Because I'm pretty sure.
It's not even like I love her version of Storm. I'm so sick of Mystique in these movies. Is Mystique a Sith Lord? She must be. She never dies. Martha. Why'd you say that name? There may be too many characters in this thing. Well, I'll get it out in a second. She was not a great Storm. I fully acknowledge it. But my issue is Storm has better powers than Mystique. And if you want an X-Men crossover, you want to have a little X-Men versus the Avengers, Storm is a core member of the X-Men, not her. They could have put in Colossus instead of Magneto. Well, maybe not Magneto. Add Colossus.
Here's the problem with this. Based on the team we are actually seeing, the X-Men are going to whoop the Avengers. The Avengers have one heavy hitter. If Thor just says, I'm taking a smoke break, everybody else is screwed.
Thor is not in this fight.
Exactly. So Shang-Chi, bruh, simmer down here, bruh. Cyclops will take you out in 5 seconds. So Mystique is I can copy now powers of you're 10 ninja guys. Yeah, okay, let her have fun. Let her have fun.
So lame. So yeah, not a fan whatsoever. I mean, the wig is kind of goofy. It was weird because again, hearing all these, what about Mother? As they're showing gifs of Jennifer Lawrence, and like Jennifer Lawrence was sleeping through her performances in that film. I don't know if you want to use her as the barometer for like excitement.
Now, what was it, Dark Phoenix? When you said she's like, "Can you kill me off? Please
Can you kill me faster?" That was.
I mean, because in X-Men First Class, she was all in, but I mean, by Apocalypse, it was seriously.
Yeah.
Can we go?
Yeah. A little snoozy. Better look at the Sentinels there in the background for you, bro. The Cyclops is going off. I think they did a nice job with the optic beam because it actually looks like it's channeling through his visor as opposed to just a big splurt of energy, which is awesome. I mean that's awesome.
Because what they say is now his power is coming from another dimension.
Actually, I'm going to ignore what you just said.
But it's kind of it makes it so his power is actually bigger than what it had been. It's
solar powered.
Yeah, but coming from another dimension sounds cooler to me.
It does. Your opinion's wrong.
Like that doesn't look solar powered. It doesn't look like you've seen the sun in years. Like no,
it looks like he would give Superman a business.
Let's get down to business.
He'd take out both Superman and Supergirl, especially
Supergirl. It's a red beam. Of course, he'd take out Supergirl. It's probably up there boozing. Like, jeez.
On a red sun planet anyway. All right, so here's another look at my guy Thor failing to remember his lesson. Go for the head. What are you doing? And Dr. Doom acting like he's one of the Road Warriors, completely no selling it.
That's just, you got to jump in Thor. We've seen, take down how many of Thanos' goons, and he's, I see you jumping. I'm aware of his problem. No problem.
Right. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Now, has anyone dissected what those runes mean on his glove yet?
I'm sure they have. I try not to watch everyone else's videos so I can talk without parroting what someone else says.
Gotcha.
May the X-Men be with you. Please agree with Jace. X-Men look way stronger. Plus, they have binary from the Marvel's posting. Well, maybe they're not in that same world. Blake, I would rather the First Class movie series characters, Psylocke, Fassbender, McAvoy, whoever played Nightcrawler, Quicksilver, but we can keep Marsden. Yeah, man.
Yeah. We did our video, I guess it was Monday when they released the trailer. I would have really appreciated keeping Fassbender and McAvoy. I get this is the way we passed the torch, but really we didn't. I think they're right now at the age where it would make more sense that they are Professor X and Magneto versus, Sir Ian McKellen looks like he's had a life. I'm still trying to figure out how he's supposed to be running after Gollum in the next movie. So we'll see what happens.
They're doing wonderful things with CGI. What Avengers getting Luke? I'm not gonna let this be a thing, please. Falcon. I guess we want to consider the new Avengers, all of them except for Bob. Yeah, it's just that new Avengers team is the worst.
It's funny, where Thor's coming in, they're like, "This is what we got." Oh man, we are screwed. Hey, is Doctor Strange around? At least the guy can fill up a good beer. What do you guys do? Come on.
We didn't get to talk about this last time because I got too excited. But yeah, there's some things here. And since you mentioned, let's go to this picture here. Thor knows there are better heroes out here. We've got beret wearing U.S. agent. I don't know what Red Guardian is rocking nowadays.
Oh my gosh,
we've got Black Widow version 2. We've got Ghost, and we've got Bucky. Then we got the Fantastic Four. Just call the 4. they're solid. No beef, no arguments with their inclusion. We've got Ant-Man / Goliath or Giant Man. We've also got Captain America. I got Thor. Where is Doctor Strange? Where is Hulk?
Well, is that Sentinel in the background?
Bob?
Oh, Bob. Yeah.
Probably.
That's the best they have. I mean, Thor is going to be like, oh, this is what we got. I'll come back. I'll find these guys. I will. You guys do not have, like, I can't even get Spider-Man. Like, what the freak, man? Come on.
Like, yeah. He's like breaking down the hero roster from Infinity War. He had the Guardians, and they all had serious abilities. They could do stuff. And then he had Cap, he had War Machine, Iron Man, Hulkbuster Hulk, the one true Black Widow. We had Doctor Strange, we had Spider-Man. I'm like, man, Hawkeye wasn't there. He wasn't there. He wasn't even there. But the Fantastic Four, I think, really do cover a pretty decent amount of gap. But the Avengers portion of this is lame. And we should see Doctor Strange. He should be here. Where's She-Hulk? Are we going to act like her TV show didn't happen? If so, I'm fine.
Yes.
But really, I would take the Defenders in place of these new Avengers. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil. Really, and Jessica Jones. I would swap any of these four in place of the Defenders with no problem.
Because U.S. Agent is not. You can actually have Luke Cage like, hey, I can tackle some people. All right, I can knock some people out. I can get these fools out. Daredevil, hey, I'm running New York City if I'm not in jail. Not a problem. We got Iron Fist we can actually use. We got 2 Iron Fists we can use, and Jessica Jones. This is Thor just like, this is not even the B team. This is the C team. This is the F team. We are failing. I am screwed. Get me out of here.
Michael Solis, exactly. That is half of that new Avengers team. And I've got Bucky. Bucky's established. I don't need the rest of these guys.
Technically speaking, you have, and that new Avengers team, you have 3 of them with super soldier serum, but none. Bucky, bro, we know how to. If we can take your arm off in 2 seconds, you go real good. You're gone.
That's just the Wakandas.
We don't. Wait, I'm gonna have to go to Wakanda because these guys suck.
Again, the Fantastic Four are really carrying the weight here. Them, Thor, and I'll go along with Giant Man and Cap Falcon. Bob is over there on that far left, over on the little side here. He's sitting in darkness.
Yeah, I think that's intentional. It's like, all right, he's not the Void. He's just kind of.
Because he's a cheat code, so he's not fun in that sense. We need a character to get knocked out.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Doom would have no problem knocking him out both ways. Get out of here.
You will see. Who will be the first character Dr. Doom takes out of this group?
Oh, Black Widow.
How could you say that with Ghost right there? Come on. Strong Black women stays alive in this movie, especially when we got so many in Wakanda. But I really like this shot here. My God, Thing. And I think Fleazy was mentioning that Thing is not tall in the comic books and originally in the comics. He's shorter than Reed Richards, just wide, big, like they did him here. And I'm ready for the Fantastic Four. I really wish, my biggest thing here is I wish this Fantastic Four could have interacted with the Avengers in the Infinity War Endgame era. Because, boy, that would have been a super squad. Hanging out with Black Panther, T'Challa.
You saw it in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Thor didn't know any super squad. Man, listen, oh gosh, that's what you were saying. No, I know. That show never happened.
Yeah.
I will no sell as much as they choose to. Gosh.
Wait a minute. We just have to find Super Skrull. She's fine. Once she's out there, all problems are solved. She's the power of Captain Marvel, Thor, Hulk, and Bob Hulk. Today, there's one.
That's so
no problem.
I like that they're in the medic bay over at the Rebel frigate, and Luke is waiting for them to move so he can go look out the window with Leia and the droids. But we got my Uber driver, Steve Rogers, hanging out with Thor. That's cool. Looking forward to seeing those two hanging out.
Needs a haircut. Needs a haircut.
And a shave.
And a costume. What do you do? What are you coming on my? What are you coming in here like we're about to start a fight and you got on your t-shirt and jeans? Come on, son.
I want him in the stealth suit. That's my favorite of the non-traditional Cap outfits, period. And that thing just looks so cool. So now here's my issues. And Jamelin mentioned this. I think Jamelin was the first person who posted. I want to be really excited. And it is absolutely not a case of superhero fatigue because a little bit of news right now. The trailer hit 503 million views for the second biggest launch in history. You want to know what the first one was? If you don't know what it was. Huh?
Avengers Endgame?
No. Spider-Man Brand New Day. 719 million views. Crazy.
Okay.
And Doomsday has become Disney's most viewed trailer of all time, beating out Deadpool and Wolverine with 365 million. Crazy.
That's because if you turn on the Disney Plus app, it's right there. So all you have to do is just not do anything. You're going to watch the Avengers trailer.
So right now, even though you can't really buy tickets, Doomsday has already sold 16.5 million advanced ticket sales. This is just for the premium format Infinity Vision. And let's see, this was only for 1,000 domestic theaters.
You said,
and it's going to land in 4,000 North American screens.
You said
premium.
16,000?
How much?
16,000?
16.5 million.
Is that more than Supergirl's opening?
Let's not go there, but I mean it's just from 1,000 theaters and not the full 4,000 when it opens on December 18th. The premium formats, just the 17th and 18th, already mostly sold out, just like the Odyssey when you try to go.
Yeah.
And the exhibitors are reportedly adding more screenings for Christmas Day and beyond.
I mean,
so guess people still do care about superhero movies? Weird. I was told they weren't.
Yeah, I thought there was fatigue. What happened?
So odd. Blake has a question. Do you know if we're getting a trailer for this that has a bit more plot? Feels like a teaser. So apparently at Comic-Con, they're going to get the juicy one. And of course, we're going to have to sit there impatiently waiting for someone who's got a crafty mini camera going, yay! Oops, don't move. It can upload it for the rest of us who don't have thousands of dollars to go to San Diego to say, I was there. No,
it was the greatest trailer ever. Hope you losers enjoy it in 3 months. Yeah.
So we'll see. So my thing is, and we didn't get to this last time. I feel like this could have been so much better, and excuse me, better in the sense that Doomsday means something. I feel like they have totally misunderstood the whole need for a multiverse saga if they weren't going to do anything with it. But they could have been doing so much through all these movies to get us to, we're not going to do Kang anymore. All right, let's quickly pivot off to Doom. And they still could have done the same thing. Like, there are movies that are worthless in the sense of, I don't need to watch this to get hype for Doomsday. So if you want to do a watch list for Doomsday, you watch Shang-Chi now because he's in it. Mm-hmm. I guess Black Widow, you've got to, just because all the characters are from it. Then let's see, you don't need to watch Eternals, they don't matter.
Right.
You need to watch Loki. And
like they're saying, I mean, Tom Hiddleston said Loki is required viewing for this, and it's
Loki's in it.
I mean, but it's. Do I need to watch the Marvels? Because they're
not even in the movie.
But that doesn't mean it's why is Tiana Paris not in this? I mean, I don't understand why she's not in that X-Men fight. I mean, it's, hey guys, like that was the big trail. That was the big, oh shoot. After watching the Marvels, hey, having Beast and her in there, like, hey, what's going down with these Avengers? Hey, I know them from my world. Like, that seems like a missed. I mean, I'm hoping the bigger trailer, the substantive trailer, has kind of, hey, we were showing y'all just the casual fan. Hey, here's the reason to get hyped. Now we're gonna go for the hardcore. We might have left you guys. Here's the ones, hey, who've done the homework. Here's this trailer to remind you, hey, watch the Marvels, watch Captain Marvel. What's
Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel. Go,
no. They have totally made it so you just need to watch. I mean, just casually, because it's not like anything happened in Shang-Chi that was world altering. And you don't even need to watch Multiverse of Madness, because apparently it has nothing to do with this multiverse Doomsday movie.
I mean, you say it right, because it almost seems this was we need to right the ship after Kang, which again, let me try not to get all in that soapbox, which you could have just, if you really thought this was a good way, recast actor. I think that would have been an easier pivot, and also make this, because Loki was doing a good job, and it was just they forgot almost the lessons of their first one. Hey, they're all post trailers, not some cute little thing. Actually say connected to this movie, the next movie, and all that, and they just forgot how to do it. And now we have this movie is a direct sequel to Endgame, so don't worry about the rest of the stuff. Okay.
So yeah, it's it's a whole lot. Oh man. All right. Sorry, I distracted myself for too long. Can the Eternals beat Doctor Doom? They absent again. They're hanging out with Sign of the Times Harry Styles, so we don't need to see them. Shang-Chi is not needed. Oh, come on, man. You're just hating on Shang-Chi. He's one of the better characters, one of the better movies in this whole phase.
But where's Aquafina?
Ugh. I don't know if not having required viewing from the last phase is a bad thing. But the thing is, Jamelin, and these numbers so far with the trailer and the original opening night would kind of argue against that, is Endgame and Infinity War felt like really huge, big events because it was winding down to something they had built up over this time. I feel like the biggest issue with phase 4 is it was just like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, nothing stuck. Let's press the panic button. Let's call back the Russos. Let's get Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. back. Please come back. Endgame wrote those guys off and gave them their ending that they deserved. And maybe we won't ever see Dr. Doom's face. I doubt it. But it just feels like if they had put time and effort into building up phase 4 the same way they did the Infinity Saga, the multiverse saga, not phase 4, they would have had something that had people excited and like, oh man, it's crazy that Spider-Man has more views than Doomsday. Because it's like, yeah, I think that's reflected with it's the Avengers. There's Cap, there's Thor. Cool. But I feel like I watched that Infinity War trailer a gazillion times. Excuse me. I watched Endgame a ton more. I was like, oh man, I watched all these people die. I was so hyped. And I've watched this one 3 times. And it's like, all right, I don't know what I'm getting hyped for. I want to see the movie because I feel like the Russos are gonna hold it down and do a good movie, but not so much because they have really built this thing up. And I feel like great comic book stories really benefit from a long story arc, and maybe not even a long story arc, but a story arc that makes sense, that gets you invested. These films, these shows have been a little scattershot. And Kevin Feige was like, yeah, we had to do it for Disney Plus. But I feel like they needed a plan as opposed to let's throw all this stuff on Disney Plus. was nothing wrong with the shows, the characters they chose. It was in the overarching theme of a multiverse. How does this play into it? And I don't think anyone there thought to ask that question. I was like, shoot, we need to come up with a big thing like Thanos. It'll be Kang. And they didn't pay off anything with Kang, his first appearance. He got beat down by ants and Ant-Man. And I know you always defend that, but it's like, why have him in that position in the first place?
Because the guy who was supposed to be Kang the Conqueror should not have lost to Ant-Man. You have the Council of Kangs coming in there, like, hey, they're going to be a big thing. And now we have to, there's going to find some way to just knock them out in 5 seconds. I'm thinking that's going to be the opening scene of this movie.
They don't even need to waste time on Kang.
Well, guess we do, because Loki is now the king of time, or he's not, because we've seen Loki who's not at the tree holding it down. He's got a badge and a card.
It could have been a flashback.
Yeah. We're having Loki, so we have to do something.
Pack Rat, the mandate to produce massive amounts of content aren't the issue. I feel like if they I always do this. I just feel like if they had, instead of going with the multiverse, which I think is an unwieldy thing, it's the kind of concept where, all right, this time it's going to come to space again, where you already had a massive space villain who was awesome. Like, it's hard to beat Thanos, and they had to take him out twice in Endgame. And I just feel like if you don't have your Iron Man, your Captain America, your Black Widow, and other main original Avengers are essentially retired except for Thor, you don't need to go massive world-spanning challenge. I think this is where they could have incorporated the Skrulls that we saw introducing Captain Marvel, pay that off, and have them become villains. And just have a secret invasion. And that's your whole deal. I've said that 1,000 times now, but I feel like that's a smaller scale thing that could have erupted into a bigger thing by the end of it, where it's all roads lead to this. And then, here's the big massive fight. Then for the next saga, you can go to the multiverse. You incorporate all these Fox characters. And maybe your secret invasion has some of those Fox characters land on Earth. Who are you? From another world.
Yeah, Jeff. Business. I'm going to use my Fox characters that I pay X amount of billion. That's straight up. I'm not having. Again, I don't want. As before the Fantastic Four movie came out, it was always, where the hell is the Fantastic Four movie? Where is Blade? Where are these characters? These legacy.
Where's Blade? Where's Blade?
Yeah, we're asking, where are these legacy characters? And we got to find something to do with it. These other ones are stall tactics till we get to our big boys.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they could have put them.
That was a misstep. That's why they knew they need to hit a panic button. Like, we effed up. Okay, let's go. How do we get from here? That's their. We got to pivot. We got to pivot. We got to move and get the audience back, because our bonuses require us to actually have people here. We're not DC, who can just expect to get fired every 5 days. Like, we actually want to enjoy our mansions, okay? So their biggest, you could, like I said, they made these characters big, but Marvel in their movies is known for making big world baddies. So you trying to get to some lame, the Skrulls are a TV show, maybe one or two background bad guys, but they're not the way they have always been portrayed in this universe wasn't going to get there. So they had to get to a Kang. This is a big bad guy who's a big thing. And if Kang actually works and we don't squash him, Apocalypse style, only a coward feels like a hero for squashing an ant. We messed up. Now we can maybe make an Apocalypse movie if X-Men 94 doesn't squash us in doing that too. Like, that's what they have to figure out. All right, how do we make money and get these people back? And I think they have tried to do what they can do.
We shall see. Hercules is an Avenger.
Woo!
Yeah. If only Hercules had shown up in this MCU. Name 5 good MCU villains. I dare double dog. Dare you. Let's see. Thanos.
Okay.
Killmonger. Kilgrave. Let's see. You said 5. Loki. Let's see. You said 5. Baron Zemo. And I'm trying to think. I'm just going through them. Alexander Pierce. I'm just going through the movies in my head, so I'm not. So forgive me as I'm stalling, trying to go through. Not from. I can't think of any good ones. Yeah, I'll stay with those 7. Hell, it was pretty good. Let's see. So now I'm at 8. Let me see if I can get 2 more for you. Oh, Cottonmouth. So you're saying Cottonmouth. Luke Cage.
I mean, we're saying MCU or movie.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll pull back. Mysterio, and I'll pull him in there for Cottonmouth. Mysterio and Green Goblin. I think you named 2, maybe 3 that were solid cinematic villains. Ultron, I would lean sort of kind of against Ultron because they made him too jokey. I think if they had really just gone in with a comic book version of Ultron, he would for sure have been on there, made the cut. But his personality based off of Tony Stark, yeah.
Ultron been able to be back as another character. That was kind of the. I mean, again, if the delays in these phases has screwed up Marvel big time. I mean, Iron Wars is screwed up. We should have seen Vision, whatever his series was going to go, which would have brought Ultron back. Which, I mean, we should have had something there. Because again, Ultron's supposed to evolve. I mean, he beat him for a second. At this point, Ultron should have been basically somebody the new Avengers fought. We saw how the big Avengers did it. How does this new team of Avengers try and fight them? Okay, they're dead already. So what do we got? I mean, there should have been you could almost recycle some of these bad guys and it would have worked. But they failed in doing it.
They failed miserably. Let's see. Red Skull. How could you argue with Red Skull? Of course, he's got to be on that list. Yeah. Michael Solis says Kingpin, Kilgrave, Killmonger, Kang, Claw. Yeah. Whole rack of them. Ego, very good actually. He's an underrated great villain for them. I still think the Marvel films have a villain problem. I would not. I mean, did I include Loki? I'm trying to remember if I did or not. I feel like he's a great villain until they decide he's so popular we need to redeem him. So I would have him on there at least through Thor: The Dark World, and he's a great villain up to then. Man, you mess with pets, and dogs, and animals. Yeah, absolutely.
If Marvel can stop trying to, hey, this person is redeemable, they'd be better. I mean, that's it. That is the villain problem of Marvel. It's here's their move. I mean, even Thanos is if Thanos had just decided, hey, I don't have to kill everybody, I can just double the resources or make the resources infinite because I can actually break reality. Yeah, I'm really smart, but he decides to go the other route. But he makes so much more sense. And then they even try and in Captain America and Winter Soldier, they actually try and have it, hey, half the dang old world thinks Thanos was right. I mean, that's a fail for them.
Yeah. So there was that. All right, let's see. Where am I now? Oops. When are these? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yeah, Volume 3. I mean, he didn't look like the High Evolutionary, but he was a really good villain. And I like Guardians Volume 3. I feel like people don't talk about that one enough. And that one was a good Phase 4 film, but it was so isolated from everything else.
And we'll never see those characters again.
Oh, that one's actually good, Jamelin. Like
watch it.
It's an easy top 5 of this phase 4, phase 5 of the MCU. And I know that bar is not, oh man. it was right here. Yeah, it's and Winter Soldier was a great villain too. You're right. Big Brick says MCU trying too hard to capture all audiences. They're scared to go hard on the most evil villains.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I mean, if anything, I'm worried about Dr. Doom is I don't want them to try and act like Dr. Doom at the end of the movie. Oh, he's got a righteous cause for his whatever. I'm like, no, he can be a jerk. I mean, let this dude straight up. I'm doing what I want to do. I made a deal with Mephisto. I'm going ham. Like, I'm not about helping any of you morons. I'm not even caring if there's incursions. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm selfish. That's what I'm going as. Like, that's what they need to do.
Yeah. So we'll.
Do you think? I mentioned that I said I was going to talk about this today. Do you think they're actually going to bring? I mean, Mephisto? Because I thought the picture Dr. Doom. I'm like, all right, this is a dude on the side Mephisto. Like, because y'all got to give me Mephisto. If you brought Mephisto out there for Ironheart. Like, come on, man, you got to use that dude.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be disappointed.
I know. That one I'm. If you unlike Supergirl, I'm like, I'm cautiously optimistic. I know I'm gonna be packed. Like, seriously? So all of this was a waste. Got it. Whatever.
Not all of it. I just feel like they didn't have a good plan, and then they were scrambling to fix it. And I think the films that were successes benefited simply from the cast and crew being talented to make it work in this nebulous multiverse deal. So I'd say Multiverse of Madness was solid. Guardians Volume 3 was really good. Wakanda Forever is good. I think the problem with it is it's to Lost in what he was saying. It's not a uplifting, happy movie where the first one was so like inspirational and cool and like, yeah, man, it's awesome. The second one was a cathartic release, and that kind of takes away some of this is amazing, but it's clearly an essential movie to Doomsday because it introduces our new Black Panther, sets up Namor as a force in the MCU. So that one is required viewing. Gosh, Shang-Chi, that was solid. Deadpool, Wolverine, and I just feel like
I think Deadpool is in this movie in Doomsday, right?
I don't know if he's in Doomsday. I think we're gonna see what they did with Endgame, where there are gonna be some characters like, why are they not here? Oh, they showed up in this one.
Right.
Where's Hawkeye? Where's Ant-Man?
Did they film Doomsday and Secret Wars back to back?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't recall seeing anything about that, but there was some artwork, some design work. I guess Andy Park, maybe Ryan Meerding did it. They showed Star-Lord in Secret Wars with the Young Avengers, a new Black Panther, a dude Black Panther, Bucky captured the Fantastic Four around Doom. I'm trying to think, was there anything else? I think Steve Rogers is running around. So they've got a whole other act plan for Secret Wars, and some of those characters, like Star-Lord, we know he's on Earth, and he's got somebody that I know if Thor knew he was there. You're like, yo, come through. I need somebody who can do stuff.
Wait, why is he on Earth? He's on Earth?
I'm sorry. I said stuff too much for people who are going to watch movies later tonight.
Okay.
But yeah, if you remember the conclusion to a saga, that's the case. So yeah, that was that. But I am very optimistic about Doomsday and Secret Wars, because despite the issues in getting there, I feel like it's going to be a really good movie. Kevin Feige did speak a little bit more, said The slate is mapped out until 2042, maybe a little bit of exaggeration, but
Blade will be there next year.
Just a little bit. When he was talking with the Chinese press, Kevin Feige said, "We want to do two things. First, to bring some storylines to a close, those that started long before Iron Man, including the original X-Men characters. Second, to simultaneously set the stage for the future. Avengers Endgame was truly an end, and since then we've tried and experimented with many new things, but Avengers Secret Wars is the beginning. It will establish a streamlined, simplified single universe that we can keep up with. Some things will be familiar, but many, many things will be entirely new. Going back to what we mentioned earlier about attracting young people and connecting with a new generation of audiences, that's exactly what the new universe will be about."
Oh my God, this screams you're going to try and make the champions the biggest thing.
No. I think it's just more of a deal of they're going to. So Feige said that if you haven't read it, that Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars is going to be like a huge influence on what they do with Secret Wars, the MCU version, where Doctor Doom was in charge of his whole perfect new universe. And some of the characters are like, wait, there are some. I don't know if this would be a spoiler for Doomsday, but there are a few heroes that are outside of this Doom influence world and universe, and they're kind of working to right things. They don't know how to fix it quite so. Kind of like Flashpoint, which I just rewatched the animated version. Dope. So there might be some things that they remember and they try to fix it, but won't remember exactly like, yeah. So if it plays out like Secret Wars, Cyclops was there, Black Panther, Captain America, or let's say Warbird, Captain Marvel, later, and Star-Lord, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. There were characters who were from different components of the universe. I think what they could do is have James Marsden, Cyclops, carry through to this new universe, and when they go to the post Secret Wars one, there's going to be the X-Men, because James Marsden Cyclops is gonna, the X-Men, we've always been here, and they're just going to merge into this new realm, this new reality, and we're going to see the new version of the X-Men. So Shuri, for example, might go, yes, there's a Black Panther. My brother was Black Panther, and whatever sway, whatever influence they may have to impart onto this new universe, we'll see a new Black Panther who's a dude. The X-Men will be there. They'll probably be Avengers, and this generation of Avengers might be new, but they may not be the focal point of it. We may see a new Fantastic Four at the end of this as well. Kevin Feige also said there are plans for Miles Morales Spider-Man in the universe, and that the X-Men are at the forefront of the streamlined, simplified single universe. So he mentioned acquiring the X-Men rights isn't just about, for example, Wolverine's an outstanding character. We're able to team him up with Deadpool, which is great. But the X-Men are far more than just Wolverine. Music to my ears. Far more than the original team. Fundamentally, it's a universe, a multi-stage saga. Much of that is what we're working towards. So I think we're going to see the X-Men take over the spot of the Avengers. Maybe the Avengers will still be there, and whoever Captain America is will be leading them, but they won't be the focal point. The X-Men certainly could hold their end of a saga, 5 or 7, 10 movies, and then have a big thing. And you can bring in the Avengers. You can bring in the Fantastic Four to deal with another threat, or just all the mutants in mutantdom. I think they can do a whole lot.
Do you think they will actually utilize the Avengers after Secret Wars? Very much how they use the Avengers in X-Men 97, where they're there, they're admitting they're there, but they are not the big boys we see all the time. It's Captain America will be there. He might pop in and make an appearance, but Captain America is not the focal point. The focal point will be the X-Men and various X teams.
I think if you focus on the X-Men, you can safely ignore every other hero team, because so often the X-Men adventures, challenges, fights are isolated to the muties. And not to say that the Avengers wouldn't care. That's always been a thing where it's like, yo, where are the Avengers? Where's the Fantastic Four when this is going on? But a lot of times the X-Men villains are taking the X-Men somewhere else. They're in space, they're all over. They're not necessarily in a situation where the Avengers would even know about what's happening. And I think if there's just a casual line, yeah, the Avengers are off in space. What are we going to do, psych? And the Fantastic Four, we can't even reach them. Or just do what they were doing in the comic book every so often. Yo, Reed, what is this? I don't know. I'll keep you posted. That's all you have to do, because the X-Men fought Dark Phoenix. They fought Juggernaut. They fought Shadow King. They fought Proteus. There's a ton of it. They fought the Hellfire Club. And all that stuff, they didn't need the Avengers. They're not some chump C-level superhero squad. They've got their own thing. There's a whole nation. They can go to Genosha. There's so many X teams that form over the course of the years. They have their own extinction agenda. The Marauders, the Morlock Massacre. There's a ton of stuff. They don't need the Avengers, much like the Avengers didn't need anybody when Ultron was threatening to drop a whole city onto the world and start the whole world all over again. I mean, they can do this as long as they acknowledge the Avengers around, maybe pepper in an Avengers movie every so often, just be like, oh, they're still here. They can fight the masters of evil, and have some one-off kind of Avengers stories. They can do both, but the X-Men certainly can be the forefront of this next phase in saga. Yeah, James, I think they can really make this work. There's no reason why it can't. And the X-Men are a great base for a foundational saga.
Yeah, and you said last week that they're talking about making a Nova movie. So
yeah, Nova's another character who can be away from the X-Men out in outer space. And they could do more Adventures of the Guardians. Like, they can always go back to the Avengers, the Guardians. They don't have to. I mean, it could be the era of the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and I would really hope they don't ignore what came before. Like, maybe we get a classic Defenders movie where Namor, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Silver Surfer, Hawkeye, Valkyrie, whoever you want to throw in there, go battle some bad guys. And they can do the same thing, self-contained movies for these teams, while the X-Men is the ones driving the next big saga.
I think one of the good things, just hearing that from Kevin Feige, he's like, hey, we have a roadmap. It's a comic book. It's done. We can tweak it to how we want to do it, but we know kind of where we're gonna where we can start, and then where our endpoint can be, and then we can kind of come up with. We will actually mine the stories of 40 years to actually come up with some stuff. That to me is really good.
Yeah, King Collector says only they do the X-Men right. It's an easy team to mess up live action wise, especially with their villains. See, I feel like we were subjugated to so much mediocrity with the Fox X-Men films. They've got great villains, and they could do justice by those characters. I think the Hellfire Club in particular could make for really good villains. They can just keep sending off their little drones of armored guards who have technology to fight and battle them, and they don't even have to fight them until the end of the movie, and then they can slink off. You've got the Reavers, who could cause problems like Terminator cyborgs coming to go after the X-Men. Got them. You've got the Marauders. You got Mr. Sinister, who thankfully they haven't ruined in live action to the extent of some others. I put a pause on Apocalypse. He's one I think they could use as their Thanos, their Galactus. And, maybe he's manipulating things behind the scene, but he's one I'd hold off on. Magneto, just pause on him. Take him to the Savage Land, fight Sauron. There's so many cool ways they could go with the X-Men. They just have to avoid the trap of, here's Magneto, here's Mystique. We don't need them. There are other characters, there's other villains. The X-Men, I feel like they're arguably the easiest ones to do because they're so isolated in what's going on with them that you don't have to have a lot of interaction with the other characters. Everybody hates mutants, and if a new world they're starting up in Secret Wars, yeah, aren't you afraid that your child may become a mutant. And that's the whole thing. I mean, it's that paranoia. They can make regular people the enemies, the bad guys. The Friends of Humanity could be a whole movie chasing down some depowered X-Men. You know, there's so many things they can do. Yeah.
That's woke.
Yeah. And Big Brick.
That's what they're gonna have to worry about. He's like, okay, how do we? The trolls are gonna be out if we do.
They didn't matter to the Odyssey. Big Brick. Maybe the X-Men will hold down the East Coast, while the New Avengers hold down the West Coast and Fantastic Four hold down the Midwest. I would flip that a little bit. I put the X-Men in Alcatraz, have that whole Utopia era thing going, because that was, to me, when they were at their best. And maybe that's the destination, get them to Utopia. And I don't know how to wrap that, but I'm just spitballing here. The Avengers and Fantastic Four can stay in New York. They're a little bit closer anyway, but there's nothing wrong with them all being in New York. New York City, excuse me, Jalen. If they plan things correctly, the various movies about different characters can explain what they were preoccupied with during the different threats. Man, that would be really awesome. Like how in the post credits, we had Falcon and Steve. Yeah, but Tony's not going to help. And then we realized that's like midway through Civil War. I would love if they had the foresight while they're shooting these movies to shoot a segment to splice right in to another film. You know, like in the comic books, it was really easy for them to, here's what's happening with the Fantastic Four right now. I would love for them to incorporate that into these movies.
Problem is, I mean, and this is our Chris Evans problem. Chris Evans was contracted for 7 movies, and that little bit of 2 seconds he's in Thor the Dark World is one of his 7 movies. And,
hey, weird. It seems like he's in this Doomsday trailer. Just pay him more money.
Well, again,
not mine.
You have to. I mean, again, Robert Downey Jr. we did not expect Robert Downey Jr. to make all of this money based on. We said, all right, here's his 7 movies. Oh, we experienced that 7 went real quick. I guess we got to do a new contract. I mean, again, these studios are gun shy about actually paying anybody beside themselves, and to put actors in different movies, even though it would be, oh, that'd be fun for us comic book folks. It's, hey, if this person uses up their 7 movies too quick, they're going to ask for more money. And if we actually need them, we're going to have to actually give them those money, and we're going to have to give them a producer credit that we had no intention of doing before when we did this contract. So they're going to try and figure out how to do things on the cheap, and those fun post credits that we've enjoyed aren't going to happen. I mean, because you could do a Phil Coulson. Phil Coulson doesn't come. Clark Gregg, he's not asking, hey, I need some more money. Clark's like, hey, I want to make sure my money's good. I want to make sure my house payment's good.
Look at what's highlighted right there. $7.76 billion. I don't care how many yachts they need.
Hey, Jeff,
that can work.
Do you understand there are people who are greedy?
I understand that, but
I mean, you act like you don't know that. Like, I mean, it helps. Like, these people are greedy.
They paid Robert Downey Jr. because they needed him to right the ship. So I don't think if they're making billions of dollars on this next round of X-Men Fantastic Four movies, oh no, we've gone through the 6 films of their contract. If only we had money. Oh, right, we've got billions of dollars to pay him.
But my bonus can go to my yacht.
Ugh. Listen,
sorry.
They can make more money later. I mean, it's 9:45. It's preview night over at Comic-Con. Stuff is being dropped. Some exciting stuff. So let's do. Would you like to play a game, Gage? This time we're gonna do a very focused trivia game. This time it's going to be about these guys, the Wolf Pack. Don't turn your back on them. You might end up in a body bag. All right, so I'm going to make these rules very clear. every answer is going to be based on these characters. So you'll have to know the actor's filmography, and you have to remember the characters' names. The answers, to make this easy for myself, are just their names in the Hangover films. This is Alan. This is Phil, Stu, and my boy Doug. So the answers will be their character names. Hopefully you'll remember their actual names as we go through. So that are the rules. Once again, there's a maximum of 10 of you all who can participate. So I am going to set up the game to start as I'm loading the game pin. And now it is all set and we can begin. And as soon as you get in, we'll cap it. So here you go. There is the pin to put in so you can join in on the fun.
Okay. Wait, did you put the link in there again?
Oh, okay. I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
You said go ahead and do that?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. The tribal chief has arrived. Michael Solis is there. Here's a link for those of y'all who need it. And remember, all you need to do is put in that game pin. That will link you right in there. The X Factor. Now I'm thinking about Lauryn Hill's song. Omega 579. Pack rap. Choice.
All right.
And I'll just run this for, let's see, we got 6. So let's see, it's 9:48. So I'll let this run, the sign up run for another 2 minutes. Let's see. We got 7 or 2 minutes, or and when we get 10. So I hope you're ready. Now remember, every answer is one of the wolf pack. But you're going to have to use their names. And remember, I ran through their names again. If you need to write them down, it's Alan, Stu, Phil, and Doug. All right. It's about that time. We're about to get this bad boy started and ready. If you're trying to sign in, you still have a few more seconds before I run it. It didn't ask you for the pin? Really? That's weird.
Maybe it's from the link. Huh?
No, I just highlighted the link. But you're the X Factor. Sweet. Maybe you're already logged in. That's right. Huh. Okay. So we're gonna get this thing going now. Now let me make sure before I do this again, I'm going to remove us from the screen so everybody can read them. And now I'm about to cue up the game. Let's get it started in here. Boop.
How did I do this last time? Okay. All right, British.
Phil was the correct answer. American Sniper, Bradley Cooper. All right, let's go to the next question. Who's in the lead, though?
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know why it's not telling anybody. Looks like everybody put an answer in.
Somebody got it right.
I thought so. Weird. Hopefully it's catching up with everything. Met the Millers.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, right. Got it. Okay. Let's see if the solid effort is correct.
We'll see. Stu was correct.
All right.
Oh, there we go. We got our scores. Oh, somebody. Man, you know, Mega 579. You must have got in just seconds before. All right, let's see. Next up, number 3, Annoyed Iron Man. Speaking of.
Oh,
He was due. Alan is correct. Okay. Starred with Robert Downey Jr. in Due Date. Oh, the X Factor. Jace is extending his lead now. Interesting. Okay. Number 4, married Austin Powers' sidekick.
Okay.
There's a new answer in there. Be careful.
No.
It's not gold.
I guess that's a trick there. Daggone it.
It's Doug. He married Heather Graham, who was in Austin Power 2. Looks like the scores remain the same. Number 5, saw the bright side with Mystique. It's not the gold side.
Gosh.
And it's not Rebecca Romijn. Maybe it's silver.
Okay. Thanks.
Phil is correct. Silver Linings Playbook with Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm gonna need you not to keep trying to throw people off. Hey, and then we can just ride on it. It's cool. Wait. What are you talking about? Lies.
The Pack Rat. Close it in. Fast mover. Let's see. Treasure Seeker.
Okay. I knew that. That's an easy one.
With the would-be Superman. Nationally known. Doug was the correct answer. The national treasure. Let's see here. Jace is still in the lead. This is terrible. I mean, good job, bro.
Wow. I mean,
you're just kind of like not even making this competitive. Let's see. American 30 off.
That's only 2 answers. You know how it works.
Superman's daddy.
Oh gosh. All right.
Oh, everybody got that one right.
All right.
So let's see if it shook up our numbers, though. Oops. Oh, Jay's highest answer streak of 3. And let's see, next up. Had an Inglorious co-star.
Okay.
She was also in Troy.
Yeah.
With the fake Superman.
Whew.
Omega 579 close it in. Blizzard's coming in as well. What's next? Nose paper. Maybe this is based on a TV show.
Man. Oh,
Stu from The Office.
Oh, yeah. That's why. Freaking out.
The X Factor close it in. And now Blizzard has the hot streak with 3 in a row.
Okay.
Jay's starting to sweat. Okay. Number 10. Hung with another wrestling faction.
Like,
2 words.
this is right. I don't care what y'all say.
Mike Tyson hung out with DX. That 2, 3 of y'all got that one correct. Omega 579 closing in.
Oh, okay, all right.
Number 11. Tree's BFF.
Oh, I don't know if I got this right. Whew.
Bill is correct. Is Rocket to Groot. No big change there. Number 12. Battled Batman. You'd have to know the voice to get this one.
Okay. I think I know this one.
Especially if you know your Legos.
Uh-oh. I may not have got this right.
Alan was correct. He played the voice of Joker in the Lego Batman movies. Omega 579 making Jay sweat.
Okay.
3 in a row.
Okay.
Number 13 took Chevy Chase's place. I want to get away. Stu was correct.
Man, missed that one.
Oh! And James finally loses the lead. Thanks to Omega 579's answer streak of 4.
Oh, man.
Number 14, survive 90 seconds.
What? All right, come on.
If you do, then you might have a chance.
Come on, yeah. I'm ready. Don't know this one, right?
Mike Tyson, the 90 seconds of Hades.
Death.
Boom, boom, boom. And the lead remained the same.
Oh, man. Okay.
5 correct answers in a row.
All right.
Last one. Try to keep up with Wonder Woman.
I don't know. Yeah, I might miss this one.
Alan is the correct answer. Let's see if that changed anything. Zach Galifianakis tried to pursue Wonder Woman and keeping up with the Joneses. Let's see. The Wolfpack the Who winner, number 3, was the X Factor. Congrats, Henry G. Number 2, Omega 579 in at number 1. Jeez! Congratulations. And then Blizzard and Tribal Chief 4-5. Way to pull it through with the last question, bro. Nice job.
I had to make it competitive. I totally knew that last answer. It was just not a guess at all.
Absolutely did. Let's rock it. I'll take being busy with paperwork tonight for 1,000, Alex. We can say doesn't know paper. What's up, Rick Cage? Thank you. I was only doing this because it was super easy as I'm about to do Comic-Con coverage. But yes, that was tough. Yeah, I was trying to make it a little tricky. Just to see how well you knew them besides their actual names. All right. Well, who's your nominee, dear brother, for Dummy of the Week?
Oh, I'm gonna go with ESPN for dumping Ryan Clark on air. You couldn't even let this dude finish his hour. I mean, I don't understand how you have a meeting. Hey, we're gonna fire somebody, and then it gets leaked, and then you still tell the dude to come into work. Hey, yeah, come on in. I mean, I know we could fire you over the phone, but yeah, come on in. We got like 15 minutes of show to fill up. Oh shoot, Twitter's about to tell him he's fired. Oh yeah, we need to get him off air. Come on over here, Ryan. Like, that's such trash. And I'm sure plenty of people are gonna work for ESPN. And I'm sure Ryan Clark will get on his feet. You know, he's got podcasts, he'll be fine. But if you're any one of those random athletes, I'm thinking like, yeah, how much is my contract? Yeah, I'm gonna do this from my house, and if you fire me, I'm at least, be able to enjoy my own, couch when I'm done. So that's what makes ESPN my Dummy of the Week.
I am absolutely going to agree with you on that. That was just so low rent, low budget. And I was like, you guys are so lame for this. And it's also they could pay Pat McAfee more money. We were saying earlier about how much money people need. Gosh, he can't be doing that much because I don't watch ESPN ever for Pat McAfee. Wait a second, I don't watch ESPN.
I was like, Pat McAfee, I mean, they say he's paying all those random dudes he has in the studio with him, but it's still one of those, like, come on, man. You really don't, I mean, it's somebody made a joke. It's really just going to be Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith, on switching up hours. Like, there's nothing going to be on ESPN beside them, those two.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that there is YouTube available for people to live stream. Jamelin, help me out here. Dr. Harlan Quinzel left him by the wayside. Now I'm trying to think if any of them fit in with our Harley Quinn. Let's see. I don't know. What's the answer? Help me out. Help brother out.
Okay. I stressed my knowledge out earlier on those last two.
Oh boy. Pat yourself on the back. I managed to survive till the end and win. But oh man, okay, well, let's see here. I don't know that one. Help us out, Jamie.
All right. All right, so so you have to go with Harley Quinn. It's either a voice. Okay, so I go with Tara Reid. Is usually Harley Quinn. Oh yeah, that was a good one. But
yes, very good.
You would have to have watched Joker to get that answer, which I have not watched. But
yes, that would absolutely do it. By the wayside, man, I love that movie. All right, well, gang, preview night. Give me, let's say, 15 more minutes to get a thumbnail up, and I'm gonna come back on, do a live with all the cool stuff that's being on display, and it's put up on display right now. So I will be back at 10:20 for a very quick preview night. We'll see how long I go, but yeah, stay tuned. Bro Shot, thank you as always. Jamelin Parks, Fleecy's World, bringing in Luke Skywalker, Dog Walk to us. Omega 579, Blake Tarpley, Pack Rat, Henry G, Lawson Wallace, Rick Cage. Let's see, Big Brick 84, Ben Doom, Let's see. King Collector. Did I forget anybody else?
Mark
up in
A.
here? Mark A. Michael Solis. Thank you.
Wallace.
And of course, Chief for coming through for a second.
Yay.
I will be coming back on. Yes. So I will absolutely. There's so much stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah. So 10 more minutes. Give me time to set up the good deal. And I'll be back on. So this is just the start of the Comic-Con coverage for Figure Files. And maybe if there's some movie file stuff, bro, we'll hop on there as well.
Yeah.
But for now, this episode of Lyle's Movie Files has been filed.